This playthrough is rated M for mature.
A maglock with a voice print recognition system has been affixed to this door. According to AMSL, Frau Mueller has already logged your voice print into the system, but there's only one way to be sure. Okay, open up. Authorization Blackwire. The screen background changes from blue to green. Access granted. You hear the sound of heavy machinery rumbling to life. A moment later, the locks on the door release. Alright. See if we can convince these men to let us pass. The door slides open, revealing a group of figures wearing green cloaks. The nearest of the figures looks up from his work. His stare seems to bore into you. Who are you and why are you here? His voice is slow and soft with a slight Aslander accent. Answer me now. So if you want to just skip through all this, we could attack them. The only problem with attacking now is you have the guys from the back that we didn't kill before. That's the only problem with waiting to bypass them is you're waiting to kill them all at the same time, which can be a little dangerous. But if you do it right, you can plan it out. If we attack them now, we can attack these guys and those guys, and then there's some guards up here, but they won't notice until we get up closer. So you can plan it out. But anyway, we're new security details. Central sent us down here to familiarize ourselves with the lab. He pauses for a moment, inspecting you. Well, you certainly lit the pot, and more security is always welcome. But you understand, of course, that I can't just take your word for it. Of course you can't. Why don't you come a little closer? I'll show you my ID. Is your ID your claws? Oh, no need. He smiles graciously. I know a better way to determine the truth. In a single smooth motion, he pulls a knife from his belt and draws it along his forearm. The blade leaves a stripe of red blood in its wake. If we want to just attack him now and get a jump on him, we can do quickness 6, which I don't have, but you can do that. Reach for your weapon, but that doesn't do anything, so we'll allow him to finish. You stand impassively as the blood mage completes his chant. As the last syllable escapes his lips, a blinding pain ignites from behind your eyes. Slowly, a horrible twisting sensation begins to build in your guts, and the blood mage's smile widens. Your tongue feels strangely thick, and to your horror, it begins moving of its own accord, crawling, probing, straining against the roof of your mouth, struggling for release. Somehow, on an instinctive level, you know that the sensation will only continue to get worse. You know that speaking the truth is the only way to stop it. So, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that when you talked to him, I skipped over that dialogue for whatever weird reason, but there was a eye cyberware implant you could download that you could have, and it would blind the guy, and you could attack him during the first interaction. I forgot to mention that for some reason, but it's like one of the few times a cyberware implant does something outside of, I think, like cyberware reflexes has like a dialogue option in the game or something like that. But here you also get some physical adept options. If you have magical resistance, you can deflect the spell, or if you have pain resistance, you can ignore it. Or if you have body of 6, which I did in between recordings, you can just suffer through it. The reason I'm going to show this is you get some extra convincing charisma-based dialogue if you choose this. So, body 6, suffer through it. The pain is hideous, but you're tough as nails. You ignore it, and you let your mind go somewhere else. It works, but only just barely, and the pain is getting worse. Through it all, you feel maddeningly compulsive desire to tell the truth. You know that if you don't act now, you'll eventually give in. It's just a matter of time. So you could give in. If you have willpower 4, we could attack him during that time. Or if you have charisma 4, you could say, lie. We are your new security detail. The blood mage's eyes widen in surprise. With a wave of his hand, the pain disappears. He pauses to observe you for a moment, then steps back, a satisfying expression on his face. So sorry about that, but now that there can be no question, you do belong here. His smile could curdle milk. Welcome aboard. An impressive display, sir. Thank you for sharing it with me. He nods. It's always good to meet a devotee of the art. I'll put in a good word for you, Central. He turns his attention back to his work, dismissing you with a wave of his hand. We could use more people like you. So now we can kind of prepare ourselves a bit better if you want to. So there's the 3 people. We can try to save these guys. We actually get some karma if we do that. We can inspect this terminal, but it's locked. We can only unlock it through the jack-in. But as soon as we jack in, we activate the battle because they notice we're doing. Well, I'm gonna do it anyway, but they'll eventually attack us when we mess with jacking in for too long. I want to go through here first. Oh, if we want to set the alarm, we can go to this thing right here, and that'll set up the countdown to explode, and then we just lead back this way. This is a restricted area. Yes, of course it is. Attack. How many times do I have to go through this? Use your eyes, pal. With 9 errands. He looks skeptical. You're wearing the uniform, but I've never seen you before. Identify yourself. So you could do like a consult, attack him, so you could get a free shot on him. I'm just gonna show the charisma option, even though I probably should kill them now, because we will have to beat these guys. Can't really avoid it if we want to set the countdown. I'm here to conduct a spot investigation. Just keep doing what you're doing, guardsman. The guards exchange glances. Hold up, inspection. What are you talking about? If we have a charisma 6, we can say, do I have to spell it out for you? Central wants to be sure that you're not sleeping on the job. They sent me to check up on you. Think before you respond. I'm taking notes. The guard straightened. His voice carries an edge of nervous tension. Well, very well, sir. We will continue to man our post with diligence, sir, as you'll see. I hope so, guardsman, for your sake. And I want to go ahead and unlock this door here. That way we can just kind of run out after everything's ready to go. Because there is as soon as we set the another locked door, wonderful. Because as soon as you activate the countdown, you have like, I mean, you have a decent amount of turns, but if you have one less turn to have to deck open the door, the better. So, and because I think that gives you like so many turns to leave. It's not too bad, but there should be a couple guys over here. Yep. All right, let's go in. Finish these guys off. You know, that's 80%, right? You know, that's... Oh, no, 89%. I'm sorry. Yet I still missed. Huh. I don't know. Man, I hate missing in this game. I hate missing in any, actually, it's worse in strategy games, I think, because, you know, you basically wasted a character's turn, and you're like... You know how important it is. In strategy games, turns are important, and what your character does is very important. If, you know, if you lose a turn, who knows what could happen. In some games, it's more lenient than others, but, you know, I hate losing out on all those opportunities, you know. And this game's pretty bad about it, mainly because of, like, you know, that's extra damage or whatever you could be doing, so. Yeah, we could set the controls. We already actually have the password for this thing, so we could do it right now. But I'm going to hold off because I want to do everything in here. So, alright, this one's going to be tricky just because, like I said, we're going to have multiple people attacking us. But there is a summon place here, which will set Dietrich up for, so he can summon them as soon as the battle starts. So let's jack in. The lead blood mage jerks back as though he's been stung. You there? What the hell are you doing with that terminal? Verifying that all security protocols are in place. It's all part of your sweep, sir. Our sweep, sir. He eyes you skeptically. Very well, do your job, but do it quickly. And mind that you don't touch anything you're not supposed to. If you do, I will do it. I'm gonna make myself clear. Crystal clear. Or crystal, sir. Alright, let's go and jack in. He will eventually... Well, mainly it's just because we do something in the system that activates the alarm. So it's not even him specifically saying anything. It's just... Alright, there's the summon there. So I just want to... Yeah, I guess put myself, like... right here, I think. Let me put myself right here. Okay. Glory. Probably want to eventually move her over here, I think. Because I want to keep her out of range from these guys down here. That might be a fine spot just to... Okay. I got a couple of ices to mess with. There's like one here, one in this section, and then like a couple through this section at the top. Seriously? Man. Kind of early to be able to hit me, don't you think? Actually, better heal myself as soon as I can, just because of how long it takes. How much? How many? 89%? And I missed? Okay. Just wanted to know. Just double checking game. That I missed on such high percentages. Oof. Alright, anyway. That's what's... Basically, I want to get a good flanking going on. Oh, I said summon. Oh, yeah, because I'm probably going to... I was hoping I actually get our adrenal ready to go. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, really? Not in range for any of these guys? Man, come on. Actually, let's... Fine, let's just have her move her here so I can see. Well, hopefully I can. Let me see if I can see Dietrich see her there. Okay. Now we'll move back. Okay, because we should, after unlocking the second of the doors, because the doors help save those dudes. As soon as we unlock the other one, the alarm will go off. Okay, good. You didn't actually hit me this time. And we're basically doing the same strategy we always do. I know I'd have an easier time to hit these guys if I bought a better deck and everything, but okay. Now let's prepare again, I guess. I guess we'll move back here so Dietrich can aim her. Okay. Yeah, they're gonna move around. Okay, here we go. This will set off the. As soon as our turn ends from this, the alarm will go off. And after that, all the dangers will hit the fan. And we still have to unlock the other door and get the terminal, which is putting me out of the fight. So. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh, I don't know what you just did, but I'm seeing a sudden burst of comm traffic. You must have tripped an alarm of some kind. Get ready, Blackwater. The high-threat response team is on its way. All right. Okay, so... All right, let's summon the spirit. Yeah, we got an apocalypse spirit here. So... All right, let's have you attack this guy if he can. Nice. Because he knocks off AP if he does that, so... Nice. I wonder if I think this is the guy... Well, these guys are all mages, but I think this one specifically is the one that can summon an apocalypse to help them. Let's see. Still cast on. Can I hit you with that? Yeah, let's see if we can help finish this guy off. Yeah, we've got our new rifle here, which, yeah, look at its ability to hit is pretty good. Nice. That'd be interesting to use the tracer shot. Alright, those guys, yeah, those guys should be mimicked until it take them a turn or two to get up there. Yeah, those guys are coming. Oh, yeah, my poor drone. Oh, holy crap! You really write that apocalypse spirit. They just got lucky. I mean, I don't mind them killing him per se. He just... Heat missing on high percentages. Stop it. Sorry, I'm just annoyed, that's all. I might purposely... Oof, good thing. I might purposely have to auto jack out, despite me losing a ton of AP when I do that, but we'll see what happens. Oh, no. Okay, cool. He didn't hit, not two. Don't want to risk all that AP. Okay, good. They're good for just, yeah, eating up people's AP. Alright. Yeah, she's still far away from that. Oops. Oh, almost got you guys. Oh, the wizards are gone. That's good. Getting kind of lucky here. I mean, this fight can end up being bad if you. All right. Ow. At least my drone could take a few. Well, there goes my summon. Oh well, I got rid of the worst of the group, so that really doesn't bug me that badly. The wizards are actually the worst thing to mess with. So. Yeah, those shield guys are really annoying. Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna heal myself. Whoops. Oh, I thought he was in range. Huh. Alright, whatever. Oh, come on. Thank you. Let's see if I can hit one of those barrels. And an insta-kill, but it did quite a bit of damage. Alright. Actually, can you summon again? No, I didn't think you could. I mean, I do have a free fetish. What is it, the air one I got or whatever? I might do that, actually. Since it's free. Alright, who can I hit from there? You. So I've got quite a few turns till the response scene comes by, so. Alright. Well, I'm almost dead. Then I can have my drone help. Because it's not me that helped me, it's my drone. Oh, right, one more. I forgot about you. Oh, ow. I hate how you guys do so much damage to me. I mean, that's my fault for, you know, not buying a better... No, I thought that would be enough movement too. Not for... Well, lucky you didn't have, so... Wait, what? No. Oh, it was like on the wrong one. I was like, not of AP. What are you talking about? A single bullet does not take, you know, all that... Do that ability. Did you? Seriously? Oh my god. All right, let's have you run away so the thing can only fight the bad guys and not me. I can't believe that's 10% chance to fail. And it failed, or it failed to, like... But as long as I'm not in the area, it'll attack them instead of me. Oh, except me who's sitting there. Right. Well, this sucks. That sucks a whole lot. Thanks, game. Wow. This game is like doing all the things right to piss me off, you know, and do things that are trying to kill me. I'm like, dude, what are the odds? Like, and that's happened before, you know, when all the summons decide to just decide to crack and just stop working, you know. Well, I'm almost done. I guess that's good. I guess I got one more shot. Take the shot. deal with that security. At least they're getting pretty... It's kind of funny how I keep forgetting that I'm there. Oh, jeez. Good thing I gave myself so much HP. Good lord. Let's get my drone in there to help me. Oh yeah, those guys are dead, so... No, I don't know for that. Well, I'm actually surprised I hit with that thing. Excuse me. And they're out of commission for a hot minute. Oh, he died. Whew. Good. Alright. Alright, you do that. I'll talk to the dudes. You get to free them and you get some karma for doing that. The man in the cell stares at you through red-rimmed eyes. His body is marked with obvious signs of mistreatment and neglect. He opens his mouth to speak, then closes it again and swallows hard. He tries again and the voice that comes out from him is tumultuous and weak. You have killed the masters. You slaughtered them like lambs. How is that possible? Wasn't easy. Who are you? He continues to stare at you, bug-eyed and unblinking, his mouth agape. Me? I have no name. I have no need of one. But you killed the masters. It is our place to die, not theirs. Sorry to disappoint you. The slack-jawed man looks genuinely confused. Disappointment? No, it is not our place to feel such things. My brothers and I are grown here, gestated in tanks to serve our purpose. The master will it to be so. Purpose? What purpose? What are you talking about? We are test subjects. Our purpose is to suffer and die. His voice is utterly matter-of-fact. If any of this bothers him, he doesn't show it. In so doing, we provide useful research data. It is what we were made for. What can you tell me about the Bloodline project? The mages wake us from our slumber, sometimes in twos, sometimes more. One is taken to another part of the facility, the testing lab. The rest remain in their cells. The mages run their tests, and the entire group dies. So the mages do something to one of you, and the entire group feels it? Feels the effects? He nods. Yes, they haven't chosen a subject for my group yet, and when they do, my death will come. I won't hear the chanting, I won't see the mage, but I will share in the suffering, and I will die, and then another will be grown to take my place. Well, you won't have to worry about that anymore. The door is open. You can get out of here. His eyes go wide. It looks as though he's having difficulty processing what you just told him. Out, but our purpose. From now on, your purpose is to do whatever the hell you want. Now get moving. He nods wide-eyed. Yes, we will run, all of us. Thank you. Alright. And then I need to mess with the terminal there. Let's let's move everyone towards that one guy. Alright. Run. No, I didn't know I had some movement left. Alright, Dietrich. I mean, I guess I can cast haste on myself. Oh, I killed him. Cool. Well, no, I don't. Well, I mean, I'll have to set my guys anyway, because the response team is coming. The response team is going to come from this door right here. Well, actually, they might come from multiple spots, but the one I remember is from that door. So, the terminal's display blossoms to life at your approach. Reams of technical information and arcane figures fill the screen. Unfortunately, none of it is written in a language that you can understand. So you can copy the data for later, or we could try to decipher it now. Intelligence 6. Attempt to decipher the language. Sweeping your eyes over the written material, you recognize a number of words with Latin and Spanish roots, but the language itself is altogether different. Many of the words are long and exotic, and there appear to be a form of pictographic language interspersed throughout the text. Your best guess is that this is an ancient form of Nualti, why the Azis are using it here is beyond you. Judging by the amount of arcane symbology on display, it's fair bet that these files are related to the Bloodline project. If you can find someone capable of translating them, the information contained within could almost certainly shed some light on what the Azis have been up to and what Frau Mueller was so afraid of. On the other hand, if the Bloodline project is really as dangerous as Frau Mueller has made it out to be, it might be better just to bury it here. If this information were to fall into the wrong hands, it would invalidate the entire purpose of this run. We'll copy the data for later for the Schlockland writer. Alright, so now we got the optional stuff for that. If you're academic, you could already figure it out, but I don't have the academic thing, so no worries. Oh yeah, I guess I could, since I don't need to be jacked in right now, so I might as well set myself up to go prepare myself for the countdown. We might be able to finish this before even the team arrives, so because we've done everything we need to do. And they'll leave with you, so you don't have to worry about them going through the door, because the door's already ready to go. I don't want to have myself leave even though I have the door ready to go, just in case, because I do have to go through one more matrix thing, so, or I have to go through do the. But we'll put everyone here. Alright, let's disable the generator's safety overrides. Let's see, it was pronounced, spell it again. XOLOTL. Warning, disengaging the safety overrides while generators are in operation is not recommended. Do you wish to want to proceed? Do it. Safety overrides disengaged. Override the generators. The terminal processes your command. An instant later, a high-pitched screeching noise erupts from the generators. Tremors rock the facility, shaking the ground under your feet. Over the system's speakers, a synthesized female voice repeatedly states the obvious. Generator overload imminent. Please evacuate the facility. That's done it. Come on, boss. Let's get the hell out of here. And yeah, and everyone just make your way to the exit. So actually, I should have enough turns to get there, so we could just leave. So everyone bust a gut. There. Now, it always makes me wish I had one of the drugs that gives me HP, so I could use it to just get out of here as fast as I could. But yeah. Nope, not quite. This is why I hacked the door earlier, just so I wouldn't have to mess with it going through the matrix again. No, I said the, there we go. We're done. We are out. Gradually, the ringing in the ears clears and the world comes into focus. The generator overload did its job, just as Frau Mueller said it would. The Az Technology facility has been reduced to a smoldering crater strewn with a chaotic jumble of cracked marble, melting plastic, and broken support beams. You can barely make out the faint wall of approaching sirens. Wail of approaching sirens. They're still far away, but they won't be for long. It's funny, I've heard lots of rumors about the Aussies over the years. Stories about vacant monsters and consorted with evil spirits, and that sort of thing. I've always assumed that they were urban legends at best, or xenophobia at worst. Definitely not true at any rate. Looks like I was wrong. The Aussies are boogeymen, just like the stories say. It's not enough to make a man rethink some things. Do you know if we have anything to worry about, Dietrich? Any chance that Az Technology Corporate could use blood magic to track us? After an explosion like that, he brushes an errant flake of ash off of his shoulder. No, boss, not a chance. Anything we might have left behind, any blood, skin, or hair, has been cooked right through. We'll be fine after we go out of here. The approaching sirens grow louder. They're now accompanied by another sound, the whine of approaching rotorcraft. What were they doing in there was wrong, more than it. It was terrible. They had to be stopped and we stopped them. It's as simple as that. We can talk about that later. We don't want to be here when the response vehicles arrive. The test subjects that you liberated mill about aimlessly, blinking against the light. The foremost clone takes a step forward. But what of us? We have no purpose now. This is not supposed to happen. It is wrong. Without our masters to guide us, what will we do? Whatever you want to do, you're free now. You're not supposed to be anything. Find yourselves a new purpose and make it a good one. The lead clone stares into the crater, trembling. We will try. She puts a hand on your shoulder. Come on, backfire? Let us go back home. Well, job well done, folks. With like very little combat to spare. I mean, I could have done it. It's not that hard, but like I said, not in this difficulty anyway. But memories of the explosion that toppled the Az Technology facility keep you company on your ride back to the Cruise Bazaar. You barely managed to outrun the blast. Now the facility lies buried under thousands of kilograms of twisted rebar and reinforced concrete. No doubt a considerable blow to Az Technology's activities here in Berlin. Mission successful. It's time to get paid. Oh boy, finally. Well, with one of the last and final missions done, now all we need to do is talk around town, get paid, get some extra money, earn the 12 karma that we just had. So what will we spend the money on? What will our allies say about what happened? What do we do next? We'll find out next time in the next episode of Shadowrun Dragonfall. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.